Hello everyone, my name is Poppy Haru and today we're going to be playing Golden Treasure, The Great Green. This is a visual novel game that's kind of like a visual novel and survival. That's basically all I know, other than you also are a dragon. So let's begin our new life now. A box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid. What is it? Bilbo Baggins, The Hobbit. Lovely. You are alone in the chamber. There is one wall which surrounds you utterly, in every direction and on every side. The wall is made of love, and it embraces you. Its inherent goodness is an obvious and complete truth. There is a rhythm in the chamber, a beat and a flow, which has always been. It is the only way you can tell between sleeping and waking. When awake, you can feel the rhythm, and when asleep, you cannot. Which time do you enjoy most? I enjoy being awake. Even now, in the beginning, you reach toward change, toward the future. The thrum of the rhythm promises everything to you, and will soon blossom into reality. Then, after a time, you hear the voice. At first, you did not know that there was a voice, only a strange sensation unfolding in your mind. A soothing warmth, pulses of orange color, and the comforting taste of brimstone on your tongue. And yet, you are alone here in the chamber. Could there be something outside? You reach out, forming a colored echo in your thoughts, and sending it beyond your reality. And you are rewarded with an explosion of purest joy ringing through your essence and echoing through your mind. In time, you learn the difference between the emotions, the colors of the mind, that the voice outside the wall would pour into you through its mind song, and which you would pour back, and so you discover happiness and sadness, anger and calm, fear and curiosity, and an innumerable spectrum of others. And then the images come, pictures etched in neon relieve in your mind by the song of the voice. They are images of amazing beings, of stately tree and honorable, reliable stone, of chattering stream and murmuring sea, and of the great giver, who is also called Sun, and of great Bertha, who receives from Sun and gives birth to all things, who is also called Earth. Earth and Sun are the greatest of beasts, mightiest of all the animals. But next to them in might are your people, the true children of above and below, the kin unto each other, who are also called Drek. The voice then asks you a question, O tiny kin yet to be, which shall you become? Sun, the radiant one, the great giver who rules and slays, and is slain and reborn each day, or Earth, whose circle dances in Sun's music, who nurtures peaceful and omnipotent, births all good beasts, knows all silent secrets, and abides forever? For me is the knowing, and the healing, and the dance of the circle. I wish to be Earth. The voice responds by singing a vision and feeling of cool, damp earth, pregnant with green life, into you. On this path lies a power hidden but great. May you find a deeper peace amidst the violence of existence. You have gained a large amount of earth history? History. I don't know. Time has little meaning in the chamber, marked only by the rhythm within you. The wall also seems to embrace you, just a little more closely with each moment. The voice from outside leaves and returns again and again, continuing to instruct you gently at a slow pace, ensuring that you can receive its song and build yourself around it. It teaches you of the many good beasts, those of fur and scale, and feather and fin. Some are swift, like the hopping long-ear, and some are powerful, like the horned grazers. But all are good, and all have their own music. Most importantly, it teaches you the two great laws. First, that you are a destroyer. To live is good, and you may only preserve your life by tearing away the life of others. You must destroy. Find that which calls to you, and destroy it, and take it into yourself, and grow mighty. If you fail to destroy, you will waste away, and be yourself destroyed, and all your music will become silence. Second, that you are a creator. All creators are one of two kinds: givers, who give off their essence during the dance of creation, or birthers, who receive the essence and weave new life from it, bringing it forth in the fullness of time. When you have grown great, you must seek out another who is also great, and of opposite nature, and through the dance of creation become a source of the future. If you fail in this, the destiny of the children of heaven and earth will waste away, and where there might have been the echo of your music in your time beyond yourself, there will be only silence. So it is, was, and shall be. There is a brief silence, during which you sense that there is space enough for one question. What do you do? I ask how best to consume the essence of others. No, not that. I ask, whether it is possible to live without destroying others. Be not crippled by fear, nor by shallow sympathy. There is no other way to exist. All of the uncountable beings in the one song are destroyers, great and small. Such has been commended to all by the beast of time and space, which is also called reality, and so you must accept it with joy. But you shall choose just what you will become a destroyer of, and what you will not, and in that choice lies the power to bring change. You have gained Earth Mastery, you've gained some Water Mastery. Beyond the two great laws sings the voice. There is one lesser law. It is not great. If you violate it, you shall not be destroyed. Nevertheless, taste this truth, and chain it within your mind. You must seek treasure. Treasure comes in many kinds, but you will know it will when you go find it. Treasure is something rare and of worth to all of the true children of heaven and earth. By taking treasure as your own, you shall prove your greatness to other kin. Whether attained by strength of body or of mind, or any other thing, it matters not. All that matters is that you must gather all treasures to yourself. Some are obvious, but well guarded, and some require little strength, but are difficult to find. None, though, are both obvious and easily obtained, or they would not be treasures. I allow silence to reign, seeking answers within myself. You look into yourself and see a hunger, vast, noble, and blessed, a hunger for treasure and glory. In its seeking, you shall become great, both unto others and unto yourself. You are ready, and need not the warnings or blessings of others. Your music shall be yours, and yours alone. In Air Mastery, Fire Mastery, Earth Mastery, Water Mastery. The voice's song grows softer. Now I leave you, my kin, and my creation. You may never hear my song again, nor I yours. I have imparted the two great laws. As is my duty, you are a destroyer and you are a creator. And these truths are woven into you like warmth into blessed flame. If you cease to be a destroyer or creator, you would no longer be kin. And you know of the lesser law, the seeking of taking of treasure. Though you may survive and be well fed and strong of body, if you have no treasure, you will never be called great among the kin. You will never know the pleasure of the dance of creation, and your creator self will languish in a frigid void. All other laws are false. These alone bind us. Remember that you are Drak-kin. All other beings of this world must stand in the shadow of your beautiful and terrible music. The rhythm which you feel now flowing through you is the rhythm of life. To have the rhythm within you is to be alive. To be silent without the rhythm is the perfect sign of death. Nature shall now be your guide, companion, and opponent, your friend, enemy, and always, always your teacher. There is no being born of earth, the greater birther and sun, the great giver, greater than you. The music of our people is great. Rejoice, knowing that your essence has been woven into such a body, and that such a fate is yours. When you at least escape from the wall, which I have put around you, both to keep you safe and to test you, then you will be worthy to begin the great adventure, which some call life. And with that final message, the idea of yourself exploding from potential into reality, the voice fades and is gone. You know that it will not return. How do you feel in this moment? Nothing. Perhaps the images and smells and feelings the voice projected into your mind had truth, and perhaps they did not. Songs are songs, and silence is also a song. You wonder if there is ever a true silence. For a time, you are left alone within the chamber. You feel the measured beating of your rhythm within you, and drift in and out of consciousness. The world seems to have gotten smaller, hugging you tightly. Indeed, your rhythm has swelled into mighty chords, and your breath is fierce against your legs. Suddenly, and without warning, the voice returns. It is not a measured song rifle, with ordered sigils as last time, but a lurid gash of feelings and ideas suddenly thrust upon you. Beware the other seed, the no-tails, the flat faces. Beware their terrible music. Beware the seed of the others. Beware. And suddenly there is an awful silence, a space left behind, where something should have been. No other voices enter your mind. A few times you think you may be receiving a song, but it always proves to be simply yourself echoing tiny hopes, fears, and dreams. Meanwhile, the wall which is made of love, and which has always, always embraced you, is squeezing you very tightly. Its love, once so pure and benign, has become toxic. You are pressed so mercilessly you can barely breathe, and to make matters worse, you feel a horrible emptiness, a draining within your core. You must do something. Push against the wall. Push. It loves you, you know, but it must now be broken. You push and struggle, feeling your body move this way, then that, but the wall thwarts your every move on every side. It is not through pushing, but rather through unfolding your whole self, limb by limb, and muscle by muscle, that you at last achieve the first true success in the music of your life. You hear not with your mind, but with your ears, your actual ears, the cracking and crunching of the wall as it breaks slowly apart, and then see with your own eyes your first vision of true light. I'm hatching! Part 1. Happy those early days, when on some gilded cloud of flower my gazing soul would dwell an hour, and in those weaker glories spy some shadows of eternity. Is that me? Am I dragon? You are somewhere inside the body of Earth, the great Bertha. Her semi-soft flesh is veined here and there with the grasping roots of trees or blockaded by stones who stare blindly at you. The air here tastes of comfort and slumber, and your own body feels as though it is in good condition. But you feel a burning in your core. You know that it is the destroyer within, eager for substance to fuel your being. If you fail to find anything to destroy, the emptiness will overtake you, and your life will be lost. You sense nothing to consume here, though. A few illuminating rays tumble in from above, but your vision is still dim and unsteady. Perhaps you could leave this place by crawling up the tangle of roots overhead. Whenever you consider a task which your will alone cannot conquer, you will get a sense of whether you will succeed or fail based on your elemental attributes. Climbing up the roots would require a certain amount of fluidity and flexibility, which are the domain of the water element. Red indicates that you cannot succeed, at least not without problems, in your current state, while green indicates your feeling that you certainly can. Yellow means that it is too close to be sure. As you make choices, your health and energy may be affected as well. Success brings benefits, but be not too afraid of failure, though. Through it, all beings learn and grow strong. While success has little to teach, now choose, newborn. Oh. Oh. Examine what is left of the wall. The chamber of your creation seems so small now. Moments ago, it was your entire reality. Perhaps there is another reality beyond this one. You now see into which you will one day hatch. Have you any further business? 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」
「
You know what? Maybe. Consume the wall. Perhaps it will ease the emptiness within. The wall crunches and crackles pleasantly in your mouth as you consume it, but it lashes your throat as it is drawn down to your core, causing you to cry out in discomfort. It also does not seem to do anything for your hunger. Well, that's just great. Well, I gained some fire mastery. Well, that's a little closer now, I guess. I'll claw my way through the softer soil sideways and upwards towards the light. Your small but powerful limbs tear through Earth's flesh. It is an effort, but you succeed in crafting a small, rough tunnel large enough to fit your body through. More light spills into the burrow as you emerge out of the ground, shaking your body clean. You have lost a little energy. Okay. This space is much larger than the last, and though you are still sheltered by Earth's body, light is more plentiful here. You may be approaching her skin. A clean azure flavor slides across your tongue. Water, the comforter and supporter of all life, is here, gathered into a still body before you. Something within you resonates with you, drawing you towards it. What is your will? Draw closer to the water. You move closer. And for the first time, you see yourself. Your body, sculpted and painted by time and space, is almost beyond description. Your armor shines subtly, with Earth's rich hues, like the promise of precious things buried deep. Your feathers, each one dyed with more colors than you know the names of, long for the touch of air, and you are crowned with plumes so that all other good beasts may know your sovereignty. Your long neck, graceful limbs, and supple tail transform every motion into a weaving cascade of flowing movements. Seeing your true form for the first time, you feel peaceful. Deep within your mind, you knew the truth of what you were, even when you were in the chamber. Yes, this is reality. This is the body into which your essence has been woven. These are the limbs with which you will walk the paths of this life, the teeth and claws with which you will mete out the judgment of destruction upon other beings. This is the fruit of your creators, and this is the body whose legacy may be bequeathed to others. If you survive long enough and are found worthy, this is yourself. You are content. I shall consume some of the water. You lower your mouth to the body of water and use your tongue to take some of it into you. It flows pleasantly down, trickling to your core, relieving you of a little of the emptiness within and soothing your essence. You have gained a little energy. Water's reputation as a friend to all life is apparently well deserved. Your core demands something which water alone cannot shake, though. With nothing else to do within this space, you follow the whispering air and light outside. I guess that's prologue done. Now that you have emerged from the Great Mother's flesh, you can see her more completely, and her power and beauty are beyond your wildest hope. The trees are her feathers, and the mountains her spine. Her breath is the wind, and her essence flows in streams, rivers, and distant sea. Above you, sun, the great giver, shines his own endless essence down upon earth. He blazes above you, mighty in his glory, beautiful and shameless in his circled dance of creation, by which all that carries the rhythm of life is ultimately begotten. I just noticed all my elbows. The air between them is sweet. With life and light, the fruits of their union, the wind blows teasing your wings. A wild desire to tread the air, to rise above fills you. I think I'm a pterodactyl mixed with a dragon. I wonder if you can, be different dragon types looking. Or is this the default? I'm curious, I wonder. Wild desire to tread the air, to rise above you fills you. What will you do? I don't know, it doesn't look like I got big wings. I mean, I could try. Know your limitations, climb down. Embrace the wind, spread your wings and fly. Yeah! Those are some pretty wings. You spread your wings and leap fiercely from the heights, knowing that Earth cannot hold your dragon greatness for a single beautiful moment. You hang in the air, and then Earth rushes swiftly at you, frantic. Oh no! Frantic flailing of your limbs does nothing. You tumble to the ground, crashing through treetops, then limbs, then bushes, and then the cruel, unforgiving ground. Did I just die? It is fitting that a kin's reach should exceed their grasp. Failure is a far, far better teacher than success. This grants you a tiny bonus to all 4 elements. Am I still alive? Yeah, I'm still alive. It's fine. Everything's fine. I just took a tumble. Body ringing with pain, you slowly recover from nature's rebuke. Apparently, you are not yet worthy of treading the boundless paths of the above. You sense that you have much growing and learning to do before you can realize your dream of a few moments ago. Your miserable failed attempt at flight seems to have been witnessed by a small winged beast, a lesser child of earth and sun. It stands out against its surroundings in bold black and white. It laughs at you, insulting you with a mocking song. The mighty Drakion once ruled over Earth. Now I have seen Earth rules their race. O thou who tried to fly just after birth, are chained like a slave by her downward embrace. Chick 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 chick. Let the shame of my song and your body's own pain teach you this. Only reach for what you can attain. Chick 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 chick. You have learned more about the way of the white blacks. How will you respond? Reply with a mockery song of my own. Endure the mockery calmly. Attempt to get it to divulge secrets. Attack the insolence. I mean, I am hungry. That's food. I'll endure. Calmly and stoically, you thank the white black for its warning, and resolve to return such a thoughtful kindness one day. No hint of self-consciousness or aggression taints your song. You are like stone, its taunts washing off your back like water. Having completely failed to shame or disturb you, it wavers, then flees, intimidated by your noble composure. As it does so, it drops a small shiny object, which you take for your own, along with the satisfaction of having proven your own superiority simply by not playing its shallow game. I got a Shinestone bauble. While simple and lacking any special powers, this bauble reminds you of your very first success. Yay! I succeeded. I have a bauble to prove it. Moving on, you allow the hillside to guide you downward. You have been following the path of a swift running river for some time when you are struck by a powerful scent. Flicking your tongue out, you taste the sacred essence of one of the kin on the breeze, floating on twin wings of pain. Floating on twin wings of pain and decay, there is another flavor as well. Something strange, something animal but not, something other. You shudder your feathers, raising upward involuntary. What could these strange scents mean? The kin whose scent you now smell could possibly explain, but you are now hatched and beyond the chamber. All kin are rivals, seldom welcoming the scent of other Drac in their territory. Still, there is something familiar in that scent, something which tugs at the corners of your mind. Steeling yourself, you carefully draw closer to its source. And that's where I'm going to leave it today. Thank you guys for joining me. If you liked, hit that like button down below. Comment. The comments are very well appreciated. And, hit that subscribe button to keep up on projects. But, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourselves and have a lovely day. Bye.